trade tokenized real estate. Advantages. Low entry ticket. The ability to buy a 1/1000 fraction of a property makes it accessible to anyone. Low transaction costs. Traditional costs of up to 30% of property price are eliminated with tokenization. Global portfolio. Individuals and institutions can buy or sell fractions of properties without borders. Strong expertise. The Alt.Estate team and advisors have more than $4 billion worth of transaction experience in real estate. The diverse team background and expertise inspire breakthrough innovation. Investment portfolio. Even a small investor can diversify his portfolio by purchasing tokens of a Manhattan penthouse, a warehouse in Gwangju, a co-working space in Amsterdam, and villas in Bali. Security and protection. Due diligence procedures prior to the property token offering and distributed storage of all the collected information provide additional protection. How it works. Alt.Estate allows owners to tokenize real estate assets so that they can be sold in fractions. An owner wants to sell his property or any fraction of its number. A property is checked and appraised. Alt.Estate tokenizes the property virtually, dividing it into multiple fractions. Buyers purchase tokens representing fractions of the property. Various property-specific tokens are traded on Alt.Estate platform. The prices are set by the balance of buy and sell orders. Why blockchain? Decentralization. Alt.Estate pushes the real estate market to become truly peer-to-peer. The transition from a centralized system to a decentralized one must be smooth to mitigate implementation risks. The integrity of the protocol can allow two parties to make a deal without the intermediation of a third party, or to use a third party when necessary. Faster transactions. Alt.Estate protocol eliminates third-party brokers, lawyers, and banks by adding them to the network or assuming their functions such as listings, document flow, and payments. Standard registration of the title of deeds with notarized documents could take up to 60 days. An Alt.Estate transaction can take less than 10 minutes. Lower costs. Alt.Estate has the potential to greatly reduce transaction fees by eliminating third-party intermediaries and overhead costs for exchanging assets up to 30% of property price. The Alt.Estate trading fee is 2%, a reduction of up to 15-fold, compared to a traditional real estate transaction, which can be further reduced as the network grows. Liquidity. Real estate owners get access to both fiat and cryptocurrency investors without traditional cross-country boundaries, which highly speeds up the property sales process. Property-specific token holders can trade them in the secondary market within the Alt.Estate platform or wherever they want. Tokenization. Fractional ownership enables purchasing real estate with a smaller ticket. Property-specific tokens are customized for each property and jurisdiction. Sellers receive a flexible sales instrument, and buyers can choose from a wide variety of real estate opportunities without traditional cross-country boundaries. Transparency. Ownership and transaction data is accessible to all peers on the network. It is stored in the distributed web and hashes are recorded to the blockchain. The distributed consensus is achieved via a proof-of-stake algorithm. Buyers and sellers are empowered with control of their information and have more confidence in conducting transactions. Use cases. David buys fractions of several ocean villas with just $25,000, seeking to diversify his stock and bond portfolio to obtain higher returns at the same level of risk. David wants to invest $25,000 in real estate. He knows that he wants to focus on short-term rentals due to the soaring demand for Airbnb and other online marketplaces. David doesn't have enough to purchase such property, and he is not allowed to invest in private real estate vehicles under his country's laws. He does not qualify as an accredited investor. The only option affordable to David is REIT shares, which are susceptible to price volatility in correlation with the stock market, especially during a crisis. Alt.Estate helps David and other investors who are struggling to access the exclusive world of real estate. With Alt.Estate, David figures out the best options available for him through the online platform. He selects several ocean villas in Indonesia, France and the Dominican Republic and instantly purchases their tokens from the secondary market within the platform and now has a diversified portfolio. Read further. Crypto whale Jinfu quickly gets the real estate of his dreams. Jinfu, an early Bitcoin and Ether enthusiast and investor, has accumulated considerable wealth, mostly investing in cryptocurrencies. He wishes to partially lock in the profits and is considering selling his crypto assets for fiat currencies, several millions of US dollars and euro, and investing them in real assets. He wants to purchase real estate, but he doesn't understand how complicated and expensive the process can be. After consulting with his lawyer, he finds out that he cannot withdraw his money from the crypto exchange, despite complying with all its KYC and AML procedures, as his country does not have legislation that would allow him to confirm the source of income to authorities. Alt.Estate introduces a new way to get exposure to real estate. Jinfu converts his cryptocurrency directly into ALT tokens. Although ALT tokens are not backed by assets directly, they can be exchanged for property-backed tokens. For example, he can purchase the apartment of his dreams in Miami, which is listed on the platform. Read further. Pedro gets money for Stanford by tokenizing his apartment. Pedro is an employee of a multinational company, and he has just received an MBA program acceptance letter from Stanford Graduate School of Business. He would rather not miss such an opportunity, but tuition fees at Stanford's MBA program are exorbitant. The first academic year alone is over $100,000. Pedro's initial plan was to cover part of the expenses by renting out his house, with the remaining part financed by bank loans. Pedro's calculations show that the monthly interest payments are higher than the rental income. Another option is to sell his house, but that is the least desired scenario since Pedro is emotionally attached to the property. Alt.Estate allows Pedro to sell a fraction of his house, get cash instantly, and at the same time continue to benefit from exposure to this income-generating property along with other investors. He can buy and sell any number of tokens depending on his current financial situation and cash flow. Also, the protocol gives him the opportunity to buy back all the tokens of his property. Read further.